Well, I just want to welcome you, Kim. I've heard wonderful things about you, and it's just a pleasure to have you at the Clemson MBA Business of Innovation Podcast.
It is fabulous to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. And you are president of Bank of America, and I've been reading a lot of wonderful things about your career there. You've had an amazing career. Can you talk a little bit about your role and how you came to be in it?
So it's a really great Clemson story. And I came to Clemson to become a chemical engineer because chemistry and math were my favorite subjects. And so I get to Clemson. I think at the time, as I recall, there were about 5 women in the entire engineering college at the time. So I majored in chemical engineering. I stayed in that major for a year. And like many business majors, I ended up shifting from chemical engineering to finance. So I majored in financial management. I had almost a double major in finance and accounting. And I became very interested in everything related to finance. But I was interviewing with large accounting firms. And I had one of my professors come to me. His name was Dr. Perry Woodside. And Perry came to me and said, Kim, you are just not a green eye shade kind of a person. You are going to be a miserable accountant. Have you ever thought about going into banking? And I said, no, I've never thought about going into banking. And he said, well, now you have. And I've signed you up for 2 interviews next week on campus. And the rest is history.
Wow.
I went to those interviews. I ended up joining Bankers Trust of South Carolina in 1980 after I graduated from Clemson. And I have just celebrated my 40th anniversary with Bank of America.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So 40 years in one place is really unusual. What a journey you've been on.
You know, it's interesting because when I came into banking, women didn't go into banking. That wasn't a career path that many women took. I would say probably I have pursued non-traditional career paths because, frankly, my parents taught me I could be anything I wanted to be when I grew up. Mm-hmm. And so the world was my stage. And so that, I didn't think anything about coming to Clemson to be a chemical engineering major. I didn't know any better at the time that women weren't chemical engineers. Of course, thankfully, that has changed dramatically over the past 40 years. But I really was blessed with an amazing set of parents who really did make the world my stage. And so it's great to have a supportive family behind you. I now have an incredible husband. Avery has been absolutely fabulous along every step of the way throughout my career. I am very, very fortunate, to have such a great support system.
Mm-hmm. That's wonderful. And you talked about how you came to be in banking and how you grew to love finance. And it sounds as if, from everything I read, your role in the company, you've been able to help a lot of people. I mean, banking in general is helping people, but I read about equality in terms of women. How did all of that happen? That's not a small undertaking.
So it's interesting. When I came to work for Bankers Trust, I was very fortunate because the men who at the time ran the company were light years ahead of their times. I have spoken a lot about Hootie Johnson and what a great mentor Hootie was to me at the time. And when Hootie passed away just a few years ago, at his funeral, they talked about some of the things he did over the span of his career. Mm-hmm. And one of them was how he promoted women and African Americans. And he was asked one time, why are you so focused on women and African Americans? And he said, because they're good. And so he opened doors light years ahead of when it was cool to be focused on diversity and inclusion. It was just a way that he did business. And so I was very lucky to join a company like that from the very beginning. And then as we were acquired and ultimately came into Bank of America, I can tell you that the support system at Bank of America is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's amazing to me the work that has transpired over my 40 years in the business, as I see how we really have welcomed with open arms people of all races, all backgrounds, all walks of life into our company. And from a female perspective, over 50% of our workforce is women. Over 40% of our managers are women. 30% of our board of directors are women. So we have such a strong focus on not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. And it's just a part of who we are. So as I have been here 40 years, I've been able to see the evolution of it all. And it has been fabulous to see. And the connectivity is so tremendous across the lines of business. With our teammates, we're supported in so many ways. And you mentioned 40 years at one company, and I know that's unusual these days. So many people will leave Clemson, will graduate and join a company and stay for 5 years and move on to the next thing. The great thing about finding a company like Bank of America where it fits your values and it helps support not only what you believe personally, but then helps challenge you to be better every single day, is that you can have a full career there. You can move across lines of business and have very different experiences. You can decide, like I did, that I wanted to spend my entire career in South Carolina and didn't care to move, or the world can be your stage. You can go work in Hong Kong. So it really is a place that can challenge you all along the way. So my advice to students as they graduate and look for, roles externally is, first of all, find something that you love to do, that you really enjoy doing, and then find a company whose values match yours and where you can grow for life. And fortunately for me, I found a company like that 40 years ago, and it's just been a wonderful journey.
Listening to you, and I think we've probably been in the workplace about the same amount of time. I have to share with you that I worked for Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina. And at some point it dawned on me that it was over, I think, 70% women. And I had amazing women mentors and certainly wonderful male mentors as well. But I learned so much from those women and the way they did business and the way they spoke even at times and handled situations. And then I will also add that coming to Clemson about a decade ago, it has been such a wonderful place to be. Working at Clemson must be similar in that I've been able to grow and evolve and change. And it's not been a job, it's been numerous jobs that people opened doors and let me do and let me try new things and supported me. And I have really fallen in love with the Clemson culture. And that was a huge surprise to me to see how that could happen. So I think we both share that in common, and it's really exciting, and I feel really grateful for it. And I can see that you do as well. And it's interesting too, how looking back, you can connect all the dots, because I'm hearing you talk about the mentors and the people early on that again had those values similar to yours. So it just felt right to continue being there. That's what I'm hearing.
I've got a really interesting story. I was 33 years old, so I'd been at the bank 11 years. I had 2 little boys, and it was one cold, dark December day, and I was stuck at the office on a phone call. It was a credit discussion trying to get a big loan approved for a large client. And it was 6 o'clock at night. I was late picking the children up from daycare. So I finally get off the phone. I leave. I get to daycare to pick up my two boys. And my oldest son was 5 at the time. And he looked at me with his great big brown eyes with alligator tears rolling down his face. And he said to me, "Mommy, I thought you had forgotten me."
Oh,
I can still cry thinking
yeah.
about that moment. So advanced to May of the next year, Avery and I spent 5 months really trying to decide, what in the world we were going to do. That it was just, crazy with both of our work schedules. He was mayor of the city we lived in. We had so many things just going on, just in life in general. Finding that work-life balance was really, really hard. So in May, I resigned from the bank. And my boss said, "You can't resign." And I said, "But I can and I have." My boss's boss said, "Kim, you can't resign." I said, "I can and I have." And then my boss's boss calls me and says, "I'm meeting with you. Come meet me right now. We've got to figure this out."
Wow.
I went and met with him. And he said to me, he says, "Kim, we're starting this new program and it's called Select Time. Here's what we would like to do. Why don't you take the summer off, take a sabbatical, come back in September when the boys are in school and work 8:30 to 2. That way you can be home with them in the afternoon."
Perfect. That is perfect.
So for 10 years, I worked Select Time. It was
incredible.
Absolutely fabulous. So the thing about that story is a whole lot less about me and a whole lot more about the company I work for. Because imagine the loyalty that established in me early in my career. And we'd be having a very different conversation today, because I would have left the company and who knows where life would have taken me. But because they were invested in keeping talent and making sure that talent didn't leave the company, here I am today after a 40-year career, because they were brave enough to find new, innovative ways of doing things that kept someone there at the firm. And for me now, giving back is so important because of so many people that touched my life over the course of my career. I want to do the same for people that are following in my footsteps. And so it's a fabulous place to be. And I have to say that I'm very fortunate to have found a home working at a place that was very, very, very supportive, not just of me, but of all of my teammates.
And so that's always been high on your priority list, I'm sure, because that was granted to you, that consideration of your life, your family, and the value that you represented. So it's everything I've read about you seems like you've been involved in many things you've had that opportunity to pay it forward. The work you do for Clemson, the work you harvest the Hope Bank. I think I read recently something that some of the large, you've been very fortunate in your career to be able to be involved in a lot of that kind of energy, as I can see. What do you feel most proud of, or what would you like to share about that's been most gratifying?
So I really do. I will tell you that as we raised our children, one of the things we were very, very focused on was helping them develop this idea of having a life of service. So my husband would often take the boys to school in the mornings, carpooling with other neighborhood children. And when they would get out of the car in the morning, he would say to them, "Go make a difference."
Yes.
What a great way to start every day, with the simple mantra, go make a difference.
Yeah.
So for me, go make a difference is really the way, I have approached life. And I've been able to do it at a place that supports my doing so. So I'm very fortunate that the bank has supported my desire to give back in the community and to be engaged in a lot of different areas. Certainly, they've been incredibly supportive of my work at Clemson. When I was named to the Board of Trustees, I've kept letters in my desk drawer notes that people wrote me when I was named to the Board of Trustees. And there's one that I hold very, very close to my heart, because the person wrote to me, Kim, remember, the decisions you make not only impact Clemson students today, but Clemson students not yet born. That is a very huge mantle to carry, right? So, facing, as you face a career, as you leave college, you never know the path that it's going to take you on. So you need to be open to the possibilities, but you need to be your authentic self. You can't be someone else. You can't mirror your leadership style after someone else's leadership style. Certainly you can learn from it, but you have to be you. And then that's what makes having a great career special, is being able to be who you are, planted where you're planted, and to be able to go make a difference.
President Clements, I was able to be part of his leadership initiative the first year as he put that together. And he shared with everyone that he gets up every morning and says, who can I serve today? And I think that he's been such an inspiration, to faculty and staff, and his desire to grow others and see them, is one thing that I've really admired about him. But I always remembered that, who can I serve today? And in the time of COVID and what's going on now, it really does seem that we have more and more opportunities to serve others, to show compassion to others because of isolation and so forth. And I'm curious to know, how has it affected your world and your employees, and any thoughts that you might share in terms of what's going on at Bank of America in that regard?
So, the pandemic has really impacted all of us in so many different ways. It has impacted us personally. It has impacted us professionally. I am a people person, and I derive energy from people. So standing in my dining room working all day is not the best environment for me, because I really do and enjoy people so much. And I get so much out of being around people. But we have, since March, had 2/3 of our workforce working from home. We have kept our financial centers open the entire time during the entire pandemic. But we went from, having 210,000 people in the office to, within a couple of weeks, having, 200,000 people working from home. Think about the innovation that created that, though. 10 years ago, that would have never been possible.
That's so true. Yes.
We deployed thousands of laptops and Chromebooks to people. We got them home. We got them up, functioning, working. We're working, very well at a work from home environment. And that has gone much better than any of us could have ever imagined. Technology has been our friend. We are meeting with clients via WebEx. We've got the personal interaction with them. We're not just doing conference calls. It has been a real learning experience that I really think will transform how we do business, for years to come. I do think COVID is going to make the world look different, just like 9/11 made the world look different.
Yeah.
COVID will do the same thing. We'll have a new normal, and it will be a good normal, but it probably won't look like January. Mm-hmm. So for us, we've done a number of different things throughout the pandemic. First, supporting our employees. I mean, that has been the most important thing that we do, is we want to make sure we take care of our teammates. Mm-hmm. So we have developed multiple benefits. We are providing benefits for parents that are working from home, so that they can hire a teacher or someone to come into their home to help with their children while they're working from home. And they get a stipend to be able to help pay for that. So we have done that. We have increased health care benefits to help take care of our employees. Brian Moynihan, our CEO, he's a fabulous person. He was just named Banker of the Year. And he has been meeting with us market presidents literally every week since this started, to help make sure that we understand all that we're doing to take care of our teammates. And so we do everything from, you can imagine when the coronavirus was peaking in certain cities, making sure that there was access to health care. If any employee or their family member needed access to health care, that we could help them with that. So it goes from, of course, the big umbrella benefits down to the providing very specific things at the place where people really need help. So we have done that throughout the entire pandemic, and it has been fabulous to watch. Then I think about our clients and the things that we have done for our clients throughout the pandemic. I've mentioned that we kept our financial centers open throughout the entire pandemic to be able to serve our clients. Many financial institutions had to close their financial centers, and we were able to find a way to keep them open and to be able to continue to serve our clients. We also provided relief. If someone needed help because they lost a job, to defer a payment on their mortgage, we provided relief for that. We also were very involved in PPP. I'm very proud to say that our results around the Paycheck Protection Program were very, very good. And it was something that we stayed very focused on throughout that entire period of where that whole program was being built as we flew, right?
Right. Yes, it was.
It was really great to see 10,000 teammates deployed to take care of PPP, to make sure that our clients were served. So we've been there for our clients throughout the entire pandemic. And then third, our community. And we announced early on during the pandemic a $100 million commitment to the communities we serve, to make sure that we were getting money in the hands of nonprofits that were dealing very specifically with issues related to COVID. So you mentioned Harvest Hope Food Bank. That's a perfect example of where we saw an incredible growth in the number of people needing access to food. In South Carolina, this is a horrible statistic, but this is a statistic that is worth sharing. 1 in 6 people are hungry. So if you think about the number of people you probably know someone that is hungry. So going into the pandemic with people losing jobs and being laid off, what we saw an increase in the need for food services and so many other services, healthcare services, you name it. And the bank deployed that $100 million locally. And then in the midst of a pandemic, we end up having a time in our country where we were faced with really looking into the eyes of racial injustice.
Mhm.
And so we announced, literally on the day I celebrated my 40th anniversary with the company, June 2nd, we announced a $1 billion commitment over 4 years to really make a change in how we handle all things related to racial injustice. And a lot of that $1 billion will be focused on a number of things, but healthcare, access to healthcare is one of them. Housing, access to housing, also education. We're known in the state for our work around workforce development, and frankly, it's something that we've done for over a decade. And this will be something we continue to do. It will elevate our work around workforce development to help people find really, really great jobs. So things around education are critically important as we get to work on finding ways to make sure that we're taking care of everyone in our community. So when I think about it, just from an overall perspective, I couldn't be prouder of the way we've taken care of our employees, our clients, and our community throughout the pandemic. It has changed the way, I look at things. The way we can deliver in a virtual world is something that I would have never anticipated. Just when you think you've seen it all, you realize you haven't seen it all.
You haven't. What I absolutely love about what you just shared is when there's challenge, there's always opportunity. And you're sharing basically response to pandemic and response to the social injustice, and really response always speaks volumes about the character and the people involved. So I really appreciate that, and just the energy with which you speak about it, how excited you feel about, the positive response, the way we can take care of our people, and the way we can take care of the least of these is so important. It's not the business we do always, it's the way we do business. So I really appreciate that. I did want to share with you, as you were talking, we and the MBA program, of course, we have a lot of working professionals, going back to school on weekends and evenings, and they're fabulous students because they're there because they love learning, and they want to grow and develop. And we do a case study class where we write the stories of businesses. And on this particular semester, we're writing the business model before and the business model after COVID. So we're working right now. This last fall, we worked with nonprofits, and our focus was on writing the story of the nonprofit, and then our students actually worked with one nonprofit and wrote the economic impact of when that particular Jasmine Road got someone off the street and got them.
Right.
What was the economic impact to the community? So last year, nonprofits, great stories, but this year we're writing the stories of privately held companies and how they've weathered pandemic, but the lessons learned. And to your point, business model after going forward will be tweaked and may look different. And there's some very positive things, I think, that are coming out, for organizations. And of course, all our parents and grandparents before would be able to tell us that's what happens when you go through
Right.
these things. You learn, you get better, and you hopefully come out on the other side stronger. And that's really what I'm hearing and seeing as you're speaking about it. And I just appreciate so much what you must bring to your organization as a leader, and how much inspiration you must be to those around you as you listen and lead. There's a quote from a School of London professor that I just picked up recently, and I'm drawing a blank on her name, but she says the past business, the past used to be about muscle, and then and now it's about brain, but in the future, business will be more about heart. And I can't help but think right now we're having to be a little bit more about heart. Do you think so? Compassion.
Oh, absolutely. We are so focused on things that you would have never heard companies talking about when, I entered the business 40 years ago, but we're focused on mental health and bringing mental health to to the
Yeah.
forefront. But, so
Yes.
many people are feeling very isolated
Yeah.
in this environment. So we're bringing Thrive to our employees. So I don't know how much you know about Ariana Huffington, but her work around, sleep and making micro step
Yes.
differences.
I've
And
looked at that. Yes.
and we're bringing that to everyone in our company. We're also hosting courageous conversations. Now, we've been doing that for years, but during this time, the courageous conversations, I've done them internally and externally around how do we talk to one another? How do we make sure that we're hearing, that we're listening to each other? I had an internal courageous conversation a couple of weeks ago, and it really impacted me. I've worked. So you said I must be an inspiration to the team, and I really can't speak to that, but I can tell you that my team is an inspiration to me.
I knew you were going there. Yeah.
And in this courageous conversation, we had women talking about how they had been impacted over the span of their lives. And so I had someone that I have worked with for decades, and I asked her the question, when did she first experience prejudice? And the story she told was about being a little girl in the first grade. And my heart broke. Mm-hmm. And it is in some ways so incredibly powerful that during this pandemic, we gain the courage to have conversations that we might not have otherwise held. And we learn more about each other as people, not just what we do and how we do it, but really learn about each other and what makes us tick. Because one of the things that's really important to us is that everyone can bring their whole self to work.
Yeah.
And this has really allowed us to have some really powerful conversations that I really think will have a long time impact.
For any companies that are listening, maybe smaller companies, medium-sized companies who haven't done something like this, can you talk a little bit more about how Courageous Conversations, how's that sort of set up or how that's facilitated? That just sounds like a wonderful thing to do.
It is. And there are multiple ways of doing it. And the size of the company, I really don't think matters. It is making sure that you open yourself up for a conversation that might not be comfortable. And, you will find that some of your teammates are really willing to share and open up and have that great conversation. And others of your teammates may not be there yet. And that's okay. It is really making sure that you understand where people are at the moment and be able to provide them the outlet to have the conversation. So for us, when we were doing them in person, it was incredibly powerful. We would have a panel there. We did one, for instance, on mental health. And that one was very interesting to me because we had 50 people in the room, and we asked the question, who knows someone either in their family or a friend who has experienced death by suicide? And all but 3 hands in the room went up. Mm-hmm. So having open conversations about tough subjects like mental health, like racial injustice, are not easy, but you have to be willing to say, let's talk about this. But then you've got to have people who are willing to share their stories, because the stories are what are so powerful.
Absolutely. The Courageous Conversations is pretty powerful. So I definitely am making a mental note to learn more about that. I'm so glad you brought that up with me. We actually do some heart-focused breathing and do some heart math for our students. And and work on self-regulation and, being able to pull in positive emotions, label emotions, because we weren't always trained about emotions. I have to say, when you were talking earlier, I do remember coming into the workplace in the 80s and having children and never putting their pictures up because you weren't serious about work if you had a lot of pictures of your children around. I mean, it was such a different place. So I loved as you talked about how it's evolved and, how we're supporting more, mothers, who are, and women who are doing it all, and men who are doing it all as well, especially these days. So,
one of the cool things that we do, I mean, it isn't, I mean, to your point, it's not just about women. We provide 16 weeks of maternity and paternity leave for anyone who has a new baby or adopts a new baby. So daddies get 16 weeks off too. Mommies get 16 weeks off. It is a fabulous benefit. And I can remember when we came out with that program thinking, I hope that everyone takes advantage of this. And it has been phenomenal to see the fathers that have gotten to experience being home with their family. It's amazing. And then to have 16 weeks of maternity and paternity leave is pretty remarkable when you think about where most industries are right now. We're still looking at much less time off than that when someone has a new baby. So it really is remarkable, the things that we provide for our employees.
I love that. I'm so glad you shared that. I think when we started out, it was like 4 weeks and you're back at work. I mean, it was way too soon. Way too soon. I usually ask questions about innovation and being a disruptor, and listening to you, I hear so much innovation in the programs and what you've been doing. And you're definitely a disruptor. You're definitely, addressing things and doing things differently and, just continuing to turn things over and look at them. And I hear all of that. I have to ask you, what are you curious about now? What are you reading or looking at, or what do you feel curious about now?
So that's such an interesting question because there is so much I'm curious about now. But I would say if I had to choose one thing, it is how this pandemic is going to change business models. What will that look like in 2022? Because I'm a finance person, by nature, looking at how companies operate and how they innovate and how they look at what's next. What will that be like in 2022? Will we look back into 2020, and while all of us will probably have really horrible memories about 2020, I also think we're going to have some really great memories around 2020.
I do too.
The ability to spend more time with family, to be able to have family dinners, to be able to exercise more, to be able to, connect in new and different ways will all have a positive impact on us and probably will change our thought process about, if someone has to work from home one day because they have a child out sick, that's not such a big deal anymore, right? 3 years ago, that would have been a really big deal. So I do think it's going to change the way we perceive the world. And I think the innovation that comes out of this is just going to be phenomenal. When you look at the innovation in healthcare and in new technologies and the way businesses deliver to clients, it really has made entrepreneurs think in new and different ways. And I think all of that is really good. It's an accelerator for us to be able to look at things in new, innovative, different ways is something that's pretty exciting. And I would say that's what I'm most curious about right now.
That's fascinating. I'm so glad that you shared that. I couldn't agree with you more. Um, I want to ask you, what do you think, and I want to be respectful of your time, but what do you feel like is probably the best advice you ever received as you reflect
Mm.
back on the amazing career that you've had? And as I mentioned earlier, kind of connect all the dots when you look back, best advice.
There are two things: lift as you climb and be your authentic self.
Mm-hmm.
That those two different pieces of advice have really helped inform how I have led. Because as you climb, you want to bring others along with you. You send the elevator back down to bring people up. And be your authentic self is so incredibly important because you can't be anyone else. You need to be yourself. And if you try to fake it, people are going to see that. But if you be who you are, they'll learn to really appreciate that you are bringing your whole self to work. Because I have always been passionate about my family, there's no one on my team that doesn't know all about my family. It's part of who I am, and they know that my family means the world to me. So when you think about bringing your entire self to work, you have to be authentic, and you have to lead in an authentic fashion, or people won't follow.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. And listening to you, I'm so well aware of why Wendy York wanted me to interview you. She said, you have to interview Kim Wilkerson. And so I'm just so glad that she made this connection. It means a lot. It's very inspirational, and we love having her. She's just been amazing.
She is great.
Yeah, she really is. So how would you say that you want to be remembered?
Mm. So I would say I want to be remembered as someone who cares deeply,
Mm-hmm.
and someone who loves others, especially her family, and loves God.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Mm.
Um, I could talk with you all day. What should I have asked you, but I didn't?
Oh my goodness. I
Any
can't.
last thing you'd like to share,
Oh,
or
I will share something Clemson related. How about that? So,
okay?
you know, as I think back on what I wish, I had known when I graduated from Clemson that
Oh,
I did
good one. Good one.
that I didn't know. I would say that the advice I would give you is to stay connected. The people, the family, the Clemson family is real. The Clemson family does matter, and you will find yourself drawn to that family even when you're 40 years out from graduation from Clemson. So make sure that you give back. And I don't mean give back just in a monetary perspective, although that's important. Giving
Yeah.
back to our wonderful university is absolutely fabulous to support all of the amazing things that go on, but give back to others at Clemson. Volunteer, get engaged, get on boards, make sure that you're staying connected to what will long term be one of the best things that you do, because it will not only fulfill you, but it will help others.
Absolutely. That's wonderful advice. Kim, I hope I have a chance to meet you in person someday. This has been one of the most amazing podcasts I've been involved with. So I thank you so much.
Oh, you're
And
so welcome.